Oh, my fucking legs. They're so sore. All right, here we go. I'll move that. I'll move that. Display. What the fuck? This shit, man. All right, hopefully that works. 'Cause what the fuck? All right, good to go. What's good, everybody? About to get started finishing this rehab routine. Finally back. What's going on, y'all? Padon, what's good, man? All right, Padon, you be blessed, man. You have a good night. Born Sigma, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. We in here got a new trainer about to hit the road. Okay, word, man. Be safe out there. Good shit, man. Good money. I see you doing your thing, man. Keep going. Keep going. What city you in now? What city you in now, Born Sigma? I know you riding with your trainer now. All right, here we go, man. I got to do my pushes. Let me see, where am I at? I'm gonna do the scapulars first, and then I'm gonna do the push-ups, and then I'm gonna get into the dips. All right, I'm gonna do my scapular pulls first. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 of the scapular pulls, or 3 sets of 8, and then I'll get into the push-ups to finish this off. 3 sets of 10, and then 3 sets of 10 on the dips, and then we're gonna get into the routine. So here we go. It's 10. Forgot to take these headphones out, man. I hate wearing these while I'm live because these Apple iPhones is trash. Or Apple headphones. Apple headphones is trash, y'all. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Fit Tay? Appreciate you coming through. Yes, another day, back at it. What is the day? I think it's day 84. Day 84. Springfield, Missouri, home base. Okay, word, you got home. That's what's up. So you about to hit the road again then. Oh, it's an hour from home. Okay, got you. Got you. Yes, let's get it. Shout out to Born Sigma in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Born Sigma. We getting this money in too. What's going on? I remember. Much love. Appreciate you coming through, man. As always, big time support. Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. That's what's up, Springfield. I used to live close to Springfield, Missouri when I was active duty. That's what's up. That's out to Fit Tay. Dion, what's going on, man? Salute. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, those headphones are. Yeah, they are. They trash, man. Especially when you go live and then you're talking with them on. It like sounds like, I don't know how to explain the sound, man, but it's just not good. It's horrible. Trash. Well, my wife just got these right here, so I'm just gonna keep using this until she needs to use it. What's going on, Nikki? Much love. Appreciate you coming through. I'm about to finish up these scapular pulls, and then I'm gonna get into the pushes and the dips, and then we're gonna get into the routine today. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Much love. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. 2 more sets of these. All right, 1 more set of those. I already feel it in my scapulars. After that, I'm gonna just go ahead and do the neutral grip pulls and get that one out the way. And then we're gonna get into the routine today. Yeah, y'all, Born Sigma in the chat. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Y'all know he out there getting it, man, on the road. Just checked out your page. Let's go and see. Yo, she putting in work, Born Sigma. Most definitely. Most definitely. Here we go. Last set. I did those kind of quick. That's because my forearms was on fire doing those. Yeah, Dion, try these scapular pulls. It's a part of the thing that's gonna help, build your scapulars, because the scapulars is the main reason why we pull anyway. That real back money, you need the scapulars. You do the scapular pulls, you strengthening your tendons in the back that you need to pull to do pull-ups in the first place. Plus, like when you do it, it's a lower risk of injury. As far as the tendons go, it's lesser risk of them being inflamed or being pulled too hard or whatnot. So yeah, scapular pulls. Scapular pulls before you do the regular pulls will be a nice warm up. And even dead hanging. Spy done went past his all-time highs just now. My bad, y'all. I'm a day trader, so I'll be watching the charts throughout the day. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna get into these 3 sets of 10 neutral grip. Since I don't got a neutral grip handle, I'm gonna just do them like this, and I'm not going all the way up. I'm just doing shorties. Here we go. That's one. 2 more sets. 2 more sets. 2 more sets. Yeah, static and robotic. Yes, facts. Shout out to the wife. Yep, shout out to the wife. Shout out to the wife. Yeah, most definitely. Cause yeah, these was a lot better. Cause even when I don't wear anything and I'm just like using the phone microphone, it's still not great. It still felt like I was kind of far away. As far as the phone microphone goes, it still felt like I was farther, so I had to raise my voice a lot more. And I noticed that my voice was kind of like, by the end of the live, my voice was going out. Yesterday, I understand. Yesterday, I was talking. I was going off yesterday and the day before yesterday. So my voice was kind of like, going out. That's because I was talking a lot. Here we go. All right, 1 more set. Those feel good. Do feel good to be back to pulling, y'all. It feels great. I can't wait till I'm 100% back. I'm doing these regular pulls, shoulder width, doing the wide, get my lap money. This bar been waiting for me to use it again. Been collecting dust. I'm not gonna let this thing collect dust. I'm gonna get all my money's worth on this bar. I'm gonna work this bar till the wheels fall off. Till that thing can't be worked no more. Like $350. So I'm gonna get my money's worth for real. I've already been doing good money with it, but ever since the injury, it's been sitting a little bit. I've been using it for dead hangs and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like getting real pool money with it. All right, here we go. Round 3. All right, here we go. Back to the pushes. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10, and then we're gonna get into the routine with the hammer curls and the calf raises. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the 21-31 routine where I do 21 first round, chase it with calf raises, 22, then 23 all the way to 31. All right, here we go. We back on the pushes, y'all. Feels good to be back doing pushes. Oh, let me change the I gotta put this down a little so y'all can see. I gotta tilt it. There we go. There we go. Appreciate that, Dion. Appreciate that, Fit Tay. Much love. Yeah. Yeah, I was hollering past few before I had this mic, I was hollering. Appreciate that, Shiki. Last for days. Shoot, hopefully it ain't where I want them to be, but we getting there. I mean, I do got wings, but we'll see. We're gonna as soon as I get back to the pools, man, it's gonna be on another level. I'm gonna start taking off. I'm gonna start flying for real, y'all. I promise you. The wings is coming out. They're coming out. Appreciate that, Shiki baby. Yes, that's right, Fit Taste. Stay the course. Appreciate that, Nikki. How you feeling today, Nikki? The bar, I would be on it. Yup. Yeah, I've been using it. I've been using it. It's just like I'm not using it the way I want to be using it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love pulls. I love to do pulls. I love pulling, wide grip, close grip, overhand, underhand, everything, whatever which way. Muscle ups. That's just my game. And I got humbled. I got humbled, and now I got to take my time away from it, which was necessary because now I understand. Now I understand my body more. I mean, I learned more about this muscle area, this muscle group, and how everything is so connected. And I'm grateful because it took, I had to step away, take time away, and I'm still doing. I'm still in the process right now. We ain't 100% yet, but just more than grateful for this whole process. Carbonated, what's up, man? How you feeling today? Much love. Appreciate you coming through. Damn, keep fucking this up. I gotta do more scap pulls. You also do the scap pushes too, right? Yeah, I do the scap pushes. I already did those before I went live, but yeah, I do the scap pushes. They look like this. I remember my scap pushes that go like this. It helped with my alignment too. If y'all ain't noticed me doing my pushes the past few days, my alignment with my scapula there's not one shoulder over the other one. But I do these right here. They call them dislocates, scapula, or scapula push dislocates like this. You go down. You don't bend your arms at all. You keep your arms straight. You go down, all the way down until you feel your inner back touch, and then back up, all the way up, and then down, back up, all the way up till you feel it in your shoulders. I do 3 sets of 15 of those every day, and that's what's helped with my alignment. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna get into my to these pushes. Get into these pushes. Yup, them pushes look good. See that, and my shoulders is aligned now. My scapulars is aligned now. This whole 3 weeks, man, I'm grateful for it, man. Been through it's been a long rehab. Been a long rehab, but it all worked out, y'all. It all worked out. What's going on, Miss Helen? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate that, Dion. Good to see y'all. You sound like a doctor. Same as I did when I hurt my shoulder. I was obsessed with fixing it, so I researched. Yep, that's what I did, man. I had to research everything. Shit, I'm my own doctor, man. I would rather do it myself and then go and spend money here and there just for them to try to figure something out. You know, Don, I'm not saying that they not, they don't know what they're doing or whatever, but I trust myself first. And if throughout this, because I'm not done with this yet, it's a 6 week rehab routine. Throughout this whole 6 weeks, and if it's not, if the shoulder's still not 100%, okay, maybe I'll consider doing a physical therapist or whatever. But I'm gonna take my time with it with myself every day, and I'm gonna work it and heal it myself first. And I already see a big difference in as far as the pain and whatnot. Y'all see I'm doing pushes now. There's no pain. There's no pain. So we back. I'm dying own doctor. I don't need no extraness unless like I break a bone or something. That's like a no brainer. Okay, yeah, go to the doctor or whatever. But if it's something that you can absolutely heal on your own, do it. Because it gives you, be grateful for it too, because it gives you an opportunity and a chance to get to know yourself a little bit more, know your body, know what you about. That's what it's about, man. I got closer to myself with this pain. The pain wasn't easy. This whole process ain't easy. Every push, every pull is painful, but I still did it. Here we go, round two. And not only that, like even now, like I'm looking back at my videos compared to how my videos was back then, watching myself do pushes. If y'all ain't noticed, one of my shoulders was up higher than the other one. It just looked weird. You know what I'm saying? And now going through this process, now if y'all looking at the pushes, they look straight. Everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you can't heal yourself. Everybody can heal themselves. I'm not saying that was like a big issue or nothing. I feel like you still get the gains like that, but it just to me it just looked weird. And I would prefer to have my shoulder looking, everything looking aligned. So, got humbled, shoulder, was out of whack. But that's all good. It's a process. It's a process. That's all it is. You gotta enjoy the journey. The destination is the beginning. You gotta enjoy the journey. Here we go, last set. And then I'm gonna get into the dip shorties. Yeah, yeah. See, them's look good. Oh, I said the T word. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Appreciate that, Dion. What's going on, DPMO? Appreciate you coming through. Make sure y'all go subscribe to DPMO Gym in the chat. I'm just getting back in the house. Miss Helen been on the road all morning like me? Yes, sir, DPMO. One day at a time, man. One day at a time. Yep, tax season, T word. So I said it. I said the T word. I would be happy when my shoulder is better. My PT is helping. That's good, Nikki. That's good. Keep working at it day by day. It'll get better. It'll get better. Keep moving it. Keep it moving. Make sure that there's always blood flowing. Always blood flowing. You could even do these hangs right here. Just hang and then let it hang and then move it in a circle for like 30 seconds. Do it this way and then do it the other way. Make sure that blood's flowing through your joints. I know it looks weird, but it helps. That's one of the routines that I do every morning. Yes, sir. No pain, don't train. C word. I said the C word too. All right, let me do my taxes right now. I just finished my pushes, then I'm gonna finish out the routine. Here we go. 20, 10, 20. And is it 20 pushes as well? Let me know. Bless you. Is it 20 pushes as well, or is it 10 pushes? Oh, that's what's up, Nikki. Yeah, definitely. And if you could, another thing that would help is dead hanging. If you can, Nikki, you like dead hang on a bar, and you just sit there until failure. It'll help your shoulders out. All right, here we go. 20 pushes. 20 pushes. 20 pushes. It's tax season. I'm not even fully back on the pushes yet, but we're gonna pay our taxes right now. 10. There we go, y'all. There we go, y'all. All right, here we go. I gotta do these dips real quick so we can get started on the routine. What's going on, Luke? Appreciate that, DPMO. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all holding me accountable. That's why we here. That's what this about, y'all. Holding each other accountable. You know, we don't use them words, y'all, just in case y'all don't know what that means. Can't say the C word, can't say the T word. Because when you do, you setting yourself back. Because if you really say them words and you actually believe it, then so shall it be. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't about that. It's either we about this life or we ain't. Here we go. Three sets of 10. I'm not going all the way down, man. I'm just doing like shorties. Here's one. Yeah, remember that, y'all. It's these words. Just in case y'all ain't know, them words. I ain't gonna say it, but just take heed, man. The C and the T word. I'm pretty sure y'all can guess what it is. If you don't know, just guess what it is. Figure it out. Make sure y'all don't say it, man. Be aware of it, even outside of training. If you use that word, tax yourself, challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of, helping yourself. It's like building a muscle, just like what we're doing every day. We're building muscles. And when we catch ourselves using them words, you building a muscle because you more aware. You more aware on bettering yourself in that way as well. We're not only here bettering our bodies and bettering our mind mentally. We doing this everywhere, everywhere. Here we go, round two. We just leveling up. That's it in every aspect. We're not just leveling up here. We're not just leveling up our bodies. We're doing more than that. In general, I'm talking about in every aspect of life. This ain't just this right here, ain't it? And one more set. I don't know, y'all. The beast is almost back, y'all. Once I get back 100%, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Here we go, last set. And then we're going to get into the routine. Yeah. All right, y'all. Look at the chat first before we get started. Appreciate everybody coming through. Looking great. Brother, rehab will become prehab. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Facts, I remember. Even though I'm almost through with this process, I'm gonna keep doing my rehab routine no matter what. Because that's what got me here. So it let me know, you know what I'm saying, what I need to be doing despite, my training and whatnot. So I'm gonna always do these routines, do my shoulder rotations. Now I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna actually show y'all as well what I be doing before I go live. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. What's going on, Luke? Much love. How you feeling today? Hello to the wife. He said hi. Luke said hello. She said hi. Abundant. Appreciate that, Dion. Much love. Appreciate that, DPMO. Great breathing. Appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. I love it, man. Y'all be holding me accountable. See, I'm a student of the game. I learn something new every day. I learn something new every day. All right, here we go. 21, 31 routine. We're going to get started. Hammer curls, and then we're going to chase it with squats. All right, here we go. How you feeling today, Luke? Shout out to Germany and everybody out in Germany getting their money. Here we go. Ah, 21. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Luke Oakley in the chat as well. Let's get him up to 50 subscribers so he can go live, man. He's a smart man. He gonna tell y'all about some things. 10. 21. Round one in the bag. Round two coming up. 22. 22 coming up. It's Wednesday, y'all. We halfway through the week. How y'all feeling? That's right, Luke. If you stop learning, you're dead, worthless. You gotta have like some type of aching to at least learn something new. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And it don't even have to be here. It could be anywhere, in anything. Whatever is, that's in alignment with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dion, man. Dion inspired me a lot because when I see him, he be in the zone. He be in the zone 100% doing what he does. That's how you know, like he found his thing. You know what I mean? And everybody should, you know, have something in their life that they, truly enjoy to where when they get into doing it, they become timeless. Like they lose track of time. And nothing else worries. They're not worried about nothing else. They just focused on what they're doing because they enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's life giving. It gives life when you find your when you find your thing for you. I'm telling you, man, that's an inspiration. I don't care what it is. When you see people, and you realize you literally slow life down. You can see things that you haven't seen before. And when you see people in the zone, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. When people just zone out, they become timeless. Here we go, round two, 22. 10, 20, 22 calf raises. 10, 20, 22. 22 in the bag. Here we go. 23 coming up. So yeah, again, y'all, I'm doing the 21-31 routine. I forgot what the total number is, but we well over 500 reps today. Should be like around 285 hammer curls and 285 calf raises. And my legs, man, my legs is like, I don't know, they feel like noodles from doing those jump squats yesterday. Yesterday I did those jump squats. I did the 5-minute challenge. That PCB, Pork Chop Black, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to PCB here on YouTube, man. We got that challenge from him. He did 181 and I did 135. So now I know what number I gotta get to when I do that challenge again. I gotta get better than 135. Gotta get better than 135. Good money, good recovery. I'm good. Sorry, I can't do this Friday next week for sure. Most definitely, Luke. Yeah, I can't do Friday neither. Can't do Friday unless it's like around this time like that we at right now. We could probably definitely get and go live. What? Oh. Can't do this. Luke picking up the weight at work. Derry, what's going on, Derry? Salute. Appreciate that. I already did the taxes, Derry. I already got it out the way, man. I had one of the C word, one of the T words. So I knocked the 20 pushes and I knocked the 20 squats out. Be relentless. Salute, man. It's day 84. 84, man. We working it day by day. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Be Relentless. Go show love to Be Relentless. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Here we go, 23. 23. Was on the road all morning. It's been a busy morning. Here we go. Ah, 20. 23. Damn. 23 calf raises. 10. 3. Ooh. 23 in the bag. Here we go, 24 coming up. Be hard to bend my knees without that pain. Ooh. Appreciate everybody coming through. Much love. Luke, Be Relentless, Dion, Derry, the PMOs in here. Nikki. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Appreciate that. Dion, what's 84? What's 84? What's 84, Dion? What's 84? All right, here we go. 24. 24. It's getting heavier. It's getting heavier. I'll be my way through 450 reps today. 450 reps. That's good money. Be relentless. That's good money. I'm gonna have to go check it out when I'm done. Ten. 20. 24. 24 cal raises. It's definitely getting heavier. 10. 4. Shit. Oh yeah, 84. Yep. That's right. 84. Day 84. 84 equals 34. DJ L. What's up, DJ L? How you feeling today? I know you cooking up something nice. I know you cooking up something nice. I know you got your money in too, probably already today as well. Shout out to DJ L in the chat. Shout out to DJ L. Here we go, 25. 25, y'all, 25. Yeah, y'all, stillness is the key. I tell you what, man, the energy out here, I don't know if y'all be feeling it where y'all at, but out here in Colorado, it's different now. It's like, it's almost kind of like I done went through like a portal or something. Like the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, everything just shifted. Something shifted. The past few days, something definitely shifted. I don't know what it is, but when I was meditating this morning, I definitely took heed of that. But I'm gonna figure out what it is. So right now, I just gotta, you gotta sit still. You gotta, you know, be in the dark for a while. That's all it is. Just gotta be in the dark for a while. Ain't nothing to worry about. Because like I say all the time, man, I'm the one who is in control of my world. I'm the one who can, manipulate energy and whatnot. And obviously, from the power within, from the God within, allows me to do so. You know what I'm saying? But stillness is the key, and the obstacle is the way. I know some people believe that ego is the enemy. It's not the enemy. We need the ego because the ego is actually there to protect us through certain things. It's only a matter of balancing it out. You got to be able to control the ego, not allowing the ego to control you. You see what I'm saying? What did you say? Yeah, like my wife just said, the ego is like it's like an untrained dog. All you gotta do is train the motherfucker. Train it. Don't be sitting up here trying to kill the ego and shit. I know all these spiritual kids, all these spiritual people be talking about that. You gotta understand the ego. You know what I'm saying? You can control the ego. You gotta balance it out. You know what I'm saying? The ego is there for you, to protect you and whatnot. So, I mean, if you understood that, you understood. If you didn't, great. If you didn't, great. You know what I'm saying? But understand who you are. But there's a lot going on right now as far as like the energy that's circulating in this world. So make sure y'all get still. Get still. A lot of good is coming our way. I promise you that. Ain't nothing but good coming our way. Here we go, 25. 10. Yeah. 20. Ah, 25. It's getting heavier, y'all. 10. 20. 25. And sweat dripping down. Shit. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that, Nikki. DJL said beef ribs, salad, potatoes. Come get it tonight. Most definitely, DJL. Throwing down. Throwing down. You get you a food truck, man. Get you a food truck. You like cooking, DJL, like that? You like cooking like that? You gotta iron those dollar bills. But it's money regardless. Facts. Luke, appreciate that, Dion. Yes, sir. Never panic, DPMO. Appreciate that, Dion. Nikki, I killed my ego years ago. Facts, or be relentless. And to each its own. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know where you at and who you with. You know what I'm saying? But ego, in my world, I was told to kill it. I was told that it was the evil one or whatever. Okay, so may it be if it is. But at the same time, when you're in certain types of situations, the ego could actually help you and protect you. You know what I'm saying? But it's also just something like I believe that it's something that you should just balance out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep like I said earlier, like my wife said, it's like an untrained dog. All we gotta do is train it, and it's more it comes in alignment with us. You know what I'm saying? Not doing the opposite of what's not for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But honestly, balance it out. Balance it out. Don't let it control you, because when you let the ego control you, you become, I don't know, you just get so lost in your way. Anything can happen. Anything. Because that's the other side. A lot of people be like, ain't, this is it. This is the only reality. No, you in an infinite number of realities right here, right now, at this same time. You know what I'm saying? How else? You got an ego. That's another side of you. You know what I'm saying? You got so many versions of you in every aspect of life right now. Now, I'm not talking about past, I'm not talking about future. Everything is happening right here, right now. So balance the ego out. Balance it out. Appreciate that, Nikki. Absolutely love kettlebell training. Use them daily for every muscle group. Highly underrated gym equipment. I agree, RG. I agree. I'm like similar to like a hybrid trainer. I'm mainly on the calisthenic side. If I do use weights, it's lightweight like these. But I love these kettlebells, man. There's so many routines that I want to do, that I want to learn doing them. I'm just waiting till my shoulder gets better. We're gonna get active with the kettlebells as well. Appreciate that, Nikki. Hell yeah, my pleasure. Pop's voice from Friday. My therapy. I hear that. Keep your ego on a leash like your demons. Yeah, Luke. That's all. Yeah, that's what I mean right there. Where is the 420 at? I don't know, Alex. You let me know. You come in here on every live asking where the 420 at. You let me know where it's at. I know a lot of people in prison and graveyard because of their egos. Absolutely. I agree with you, Be Relentless. I agree. A lot of people, they lose their life because of it, because they don't know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? They allowing it to take over. Anything, like I said, anything can happen if you allow the ego to take control of what you got going on in life. You know what I'm saying? It kind of derails you. And when you get derailed, you're susceptible to the world, to whatever going on in other people's world. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to control it. Here we go. 26. 26. 20. Here we go. 26. 15. 20. 26 in the bag. Here we go. 27. All right, here we go, y'all. 27 coming up. Hybrid is for some extra fun. Gotta lift something every now and then. Absolutely, Luke. You know what I'm also about to get, Luke? I'm about to get them sandbags. I'm about to get them sandbags and I'm about to do like sandband walks, walking with it. Almost similar to like farmers carries. I might as well do those and get some more kettlebells, but you know, like a little bit heavier weight and just do farmers carries. But I want to do the sandbag one. You know, I want to get one of those, take that outside and start walking. Do some laps with it, you know, back and forth and stuff like that. You know, because in certain situations in life, them's is the movements that you really gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you lifting somebody over you, like the sandbag, you gotta lift it up, put it here, and then throw it over your shoulder and carry. Those is the actual movements that we, you know, when we in some type of situation or whatever. So I want to get one of those. I'm obviously gonna get me some a weighted vest. I'm gonna get me a belt so I can start weighted pulls and whatnot and dips. So yeah, we got a lot coming. We got a lot coming here on this channel. Here we go. 27 coming up. 27. Peace and blessings to you and yours on YouTube, family. You as well. Be relentless. Get it, man. Much love. Appreciate you coming through as always. We're gonna have to go live, so we're gonna have to chop it up. Uh, outside of this live, we're gonna chop it up and figure out when we're gonna go live together before we done. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Be Relentless. Appreciate that, DPMO. Can your shoulder handle the shoulder taps at the moment? You mean like the shoulder these loop? Talking about these? Yeah, I could do those. I just don't know how far I could go with it, but I could definitely do those. Yeah, my shoulder can handle it. We're getting a lot better. Telling you, my shoulders is getting a whole lot better, man. I'm able to do a lot more movements. Bending it all the way back with the bend, all kind of stuff, man. I'm just waiting till that little small little nagging motherfucker could just go away. You know what I'm saying? Keep fighting. Let's go, DPMO. I'm glad you mentioned sandbags. I got one too. Heavy carries are the thing. Love to take hikes with weight, suitcases, or shoulder carry. Facts, Luke. Yeah, I'm gonna be on that pretty soon, man. I gotta find where I could get one, and I'm gonna get one myself, man. That's one of the main things, one of the routines that I've been wanting to take up for a while now. So I'm gonna get into that. Appreciate that, Dion. Appreciate that, y'all. Here we go, 27. Ten. 20. Yeah. 27. 20. So feel that burn, y'all. Feel that pain. It's how you do it, man. You push through. Ain't no other way around it. I'm gonna keep saying, I'm gonna always say, ain't no other way around it. It's the only way. It's the only way. Yeah, we gotta get you 50 subscribers as well, Luke, so you can start going live, man. You got a lot. You got a lot of knowledge, man. And I know you got you a story that you could tell to inspire others as well. Pull-up bar and a sandbag. All you need to become a monster. Facts. Plus, with the sandbag, man, you're gonna get a lot of leg work with that too. That's a full body type of routine. With them shoulder carries, with them sandbags, man, I can't wait. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that, Dion. Much love. Here we go, 28. 28. We're pushing through, y'all. We're pushing through. All right, 28. We almost there. Remember, y'all, the destination is the beginning. That's where everything starts. So you might as well enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey. It's 23. 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah. 8. 10. 20. Yeah. Here we go. 29. 29. 29 coming up. 29. Appreciate everybody coming through. Much love. I got a 45-pound one. Goes up to 60 pounds, I think. If I want a challenge, I use that one. Everyone should be able to lift something from the ground and lift it up. Facts. I agree, Luke. I agree. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the one. I'm gonna get one that varies, that has different weights to it, or I don't know, something like that. I gotta look them up and see which ones I want to grab. But I definitely gotta get me some sandbags. Something I want to take up for sure, cause I already know it's gonna be a challenge. But we got a track right up the block, so I could just take that over there on the track and just walk the track until failure. Pick it back up, walk the track. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. 29. 29, y'all. 29. Forearms is on fire. Jay, what's up, man? How you feeling today? How you feeling today, Jay? Another day in the books. Yes, sir. Another day, another opportunity to maximize. That's what we doing, man. We maximizing the opportunity. Yes, sir. Appreciate the accountability. Appreciate all the love everybody be showing. Here we go, 29. We're working our way up. Should be above 500 reps. I don't know, man. Y'all have to. I'm probably just gonna count it. I don't know why I always forget the total reps I do when I do this 21-31 routine, but I'll get it together. I'll get it together. All I know is I'm above 500 reps. By like 500, it's like around 550 reps. All right, here we go. 29. 29. Yes, sir, Dion. 29. Let's get it. That's 10. 2. 29 more. 3, 2, 1. Ah, 25. Yeah. Yeah. One more. 29. And I'm struggling today. 1, 2, 3. Ah, 20. Ah. Y'all gotta try this routine out. 21-31 routine, hammer curls, using lightweight. I promise you, by the time you get to 25, it ain't light no more. That shit heavy than a motherfucker. And you gotta still get to 31. Appreciate everybody coming through. Here we go, 30 coming up. 30 coming up. Always buy a bottle of water and carry those 6-packs home from the store. Great extra money in the bank. Yes, sir. Functional strength. Yup. Honestly, that's how it should be. If you got a store up the street, you don't need to drive. Just walk. Especially if you ain't, you ain't getting too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you need to refill on some waters. And y'all know, like, if you get a package of these mountain valleys, they come in a pack of 12, and it's all glass. Carry it. You know what I'm saying? That's extra money. You extra money back to the crib. That's what I mean by staying active. Staying in motion. When you got something right up the street, instead of driving, a lot of people drive up the block. You know what I'm saying? They'll drive right up the block and park. It literally wasn't in the car for no longer than 2 minutes. Park and get out, go to the store, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless like, mentally incapable, I mean, that's a personal problem to me. But still, man, you gotta get active, man. We gotta stop being lazy. You can get the fuck up, walk to the store. You know what I'm saying? Get that leg money. All right, here we go. 30 coming up. Appreciate that, Dion. Appreciate that, Born Sigma. Much love. Appreciate that, Jay. All right, here we go. 30 coming up. We got 2 more sets. That ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. All right, here we go. 30. Let's get it. Then we can get into a little conversation before I get out of here. Whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Whatever on y'all heart, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. We can definitely talk about it before I get up out of here. Whatever y'all got a question about. I don't know everything, but I can give you from my own, based on my own experience. Here we go, 30, y'all, 30. Ten. That's 20. 10 more. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that's 5. Here we go. 5 more. Ah, ah, ah. 30 cal races. 10. 20. Ah. Ugh. It's tough, y'all. One more set, y'all. We almost through. Ugh. Ugh. It's hard to bend my knees. I stretched them too. I did some mobility training, but that's how you know when you train your legs hard, man. Appreciate everybody. We almost there. Last set of 31. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Is it true that in the U.S. they turn the AC up like crazy in grocery stores? Catch a cold if you got no sweater. I'm pretty sure most it do actually be chilly in the grocery stores, man. I believe that they do 100%. Luke, they turn on the AC like crazy in the grocery stores, and well, yeah, because they got to keep the fruit and everything at a certain temperature. Also, like yeah, they even have like some of the containers and shit like the fruit be in and whatnot. They have like you know refrigerated AC stuff for it right there, and they be spraying it with fucking mist and shit. But I even did my research on that mist. That's not water that they spraying on there. It's some other shit, some more chemicals and shit. So y'all gotta be careful with what y'all getting out of there. I ain't trying to fear monger or nothing, but that's something that we should all already know, right? We should all already know that. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Luke. I agree 100%. Yeah, it's definitely true. Like Jay said, yo, they do. 30 in the bag. Let's go, Dion. Buddha love. Appreciate you coming through. Virtue. Virtue. How y'all feeling? How you feeling, Buddha? Much love. Appreciate y'all coming through. Mi vida loca. Much love. One thing on my mind in this that's our journey, trying to understand why everyone says my eyes and skin is glowing. And I'm starting to recover so quickly that it feels like I'm not even doing a good workout. Man, you can go a lot. You can go. We could talk about a lot when it comes to that. Let me read something else a little bit more first before I get into that. Let me do this last set first, Jay. Also, appreciate that, Dion. Exactly. Also, I just fasted for 24 hours after my workout yesterday, and I don't even care too much about food. And man, you speaking my language, Jay. I pretty much fast every day now. I don't have any desire to eat because I mean it ain't because of what's going on. It's more than that because I know I could change the alchemical whatever it is, but with just my mind, you know what I'm saying? But man, I've been doing this for a while as far as fasting though, because I understand how how energy works, how to conserve your chi. You know what I'm saying? So food, this shit is changing me for real. Absolutely, Jay. I'm good, sir. Just my elbow got pain. Elbow got pain. Just finished detox bath and shower. Much respect. Salute, virtue. Much love, man. Fast recovery to you, man. Take care of that elbow. Take care of that elbow. Shoot, what could help? Uh, what is that we got in the cabinet over there? Let me see. That can help with joint pain. That's it. Stress response. Omega 3 fish oil, virtue. I recommend some of that. Get them joints lubricated, and then all this other stuff I have, but that's more like cardiovascular. There's some other things that you could get that could help. I learned a lot about herbs and stuff like that, virtue, but I just can't think of the names of them right now. But omega 3, if you don't take omega 3, huh? Oh, and collagen as well, and collagen. And also, I would recommend virtue to take some turmeric as well, because if your elbow is inflamed, that's all it is. If you take turmeric, it'll it's anti-inflammatory. So if you consistently taking turmeric, all you gotta do is put some turmeric in a cup, put a little bit of water in there. Even if you can add a little, you can add some limes, lemons. I'll recommend adding a little bit of honey, the turmeric, and some cayenne pepper in there, and it'll get you right. But you got to be consistent with it. It's not just a one-time thing. You got to be consistent with it. You get the whole point, man. We got to keep these joints, everything lubricated, so that we can be mobile. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep it moving, keep it in motion. You know what I'm saying? There's other like what in Tai Chi they do a lot of joint routines for their elbows, and they go like this, straight down, just like this. You strengthen your elbows just doing this, like 3 sets of 10 of those every day. Same thing with your knees and your legs, like stomp like this. They do this routine like this, just hard enough, and like this. And you just keep doing that. All right, let me get this last routine, Jay, and we're gonna get on that topic before I get up out of here. About shining bright and how you maintain an energy. That's a good one. Here we go. 31. 20. 10 more or 11 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Here we go. 31. Calve raises. 10. 20. There 31. Yeah, it's in the bag, y'all. 2131. 2131 in the bag, y'all. Appreciate everybody coming through. That's around 550 reps. Appreciate all the love. We pushed through today. It's not easy, y'all. It's not easy for those of y'all that think that that's lightweight. It's not light. It gets heavier and heavier. If you think it's light, do the same routine I just did. And tell me if you got through it. Do the same routine. All right, here we go. This is Buddha here. Thank you so much. I stopped taking it because I eat fish, and yes, I take ginger and turmeric and lemon and hot water. There you go. About to go make my carrots and ginger. Thank you. My instructor never showed those moves in Qigong. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. In Qigong. Yeah, those is Qigong. I do I used to do Qigong just about every day at 3 a.m. But I stopped the practice. I need to take it back up. But I do recommend Qigong, y'all. Qigong or Tai Chi. I was doing both. I don't want to look for the book, man. There's so many books in here on that. But yeah, definitely, I highly recommend Qigong, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through that stuck through this with me. Appreciate that, Dion. Appreciate that, Jay. Buddha Love. Oh, okay, that's your page as well. All of these is your page. Little Felon, Spiritual Awakening. Okay, you like Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. Take this off. There we go. Got that in the bag, y'all. And y'all notice, man, I did pushes today, and I did a lot more. I did tax. I did 20 in a row. No pain. So we moving on. Yeah, same enlightened. I gotta do more of it as well myself. I gotta take it back up, for sure, because Qigong is one of them like I understand you get a lot of like body benefits from it. You getting more mobile, but I feel like it's deeper than that. When you take up Qigong, it's more so spiritual. It's definitely a spiritual movement. All of them are spiritual movements. All of them are actually fighting movements as well, but slowed down. The more you do it, the more you master certain types of movements, and you're developing. You know where your energy is at in your body. It's allowing you to find it, not just find it, but to feel it and center it. You're centered while you're doing it, and when you're doing these movements, you understand. Like when people take up martial arts and stuff like that, people who really mastered it, they understand how to conserve their energy and when to use it. That's why real warriors, they don't seek fights. They don't seek it at all. But when you press up upon them, they know how to utilize it. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the fight in itself. It's more so, understanding your power. And when it is time to use your power, you wouldn't have an issue because you practice the same movements very slow 100 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like what's that saying where you practice, where you prefer to practice the same movement 10,000 times versus I forgot the saying, but y'all know where I'm going with that. But yeah, man, qigong, man, that's one of the best practices to take up. Just based, I'm only speaking from my own experience that I've had. It definitely changed my life. I got Jacob into an accident. Please cover for me. It was last year. I had to step away due to went to holistic. Okay, word enlighten. Yeah, shout out to Jacob as well. I don't see Jacob in here, but shout out to Jacob. Much love to Jacob. I use practice 3 times a day and meditate. Very true body, mind, and soul. Yep, that's what it's all about. Appreciate that, Nikki. And Jay, and why we still on the same topic, because it's basically talking about the same thing as far as energy. Because when you fast, you basically that's what it is. You basically conserving your energy, and it allows you. Uh, I don't know. It does so much. Like I feel like when it comes to eating, we fell into that trap to where they say, how they say we got to eat 3 times a day in order, to get the full nutritions that our body need or whatever. But that's a lie, 100% a lie, because that's actually taking you further away from self. Because now your body's getting heavier, and now you don't even have the energy to even uh, transcend anything because your body's heavy. Your body's too busy working. You know what I'm saying? You can't rest when you have so much food. When your stomach is uh, working everything down. You know what I'm saying? Like when you eat, that's why I try not to eat late or past 6 o'clock at all. If I do eat, I try not to eat past 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. because uh, I, I need my body, I need my stomach to be resting. I don't need nothing to be working. Because when you eat late, like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you eat late. Guess what? You're not getting no real sleep. You still waking up tired, even if you did get 8 hours of sleep, so-called 8 hours. You don't even need 8 hours of sleep, depending on how you work in your body and how you eating and whatnot. But when you eat late, your body's working all night. There's no way you really resting. That's not quality sleep at all. And you can't even leave the body. The soul needs to go rest. It needs to leave. It needs to leave the body for a little while and then come back. Every time y'all go to sleep, the soul leaves. But the more the body is heavy, it's harder for the soul to leave. Remember, because this this vessel is basically, it's attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, if anybody in this live knows how to astral travel, and the closer you get to your body when you astral travel, say you left the body and you're conscious of it, you left the body and you come back, you come closer to the body. If you get too close, you'll snap right back in. You see what I'm saying? It's attached to the body, but it's harder for it to leave the body if it's too heavy. I'm not talking about like as far as weight and whatnot. I'm talking about a lot of things. I mean, weight plays into that as well, but I'm talking about weight as far as uh, distractions, worrying, all of this extra stuff. You gotta let everything go. You gotta be literally still so that you can be able to, be able to do what you gotta do. Yeah, energy. Yeah, see, and you can see, there you go, Jay. Energy. You can play the word in many ways, and energy is probably one of the most amazing words to me, because you can go INNER, your inner G, like inner capital G. You know what I'm saying? Inner G, inner God, inner chi, which is another word for energy. You know what I'm saying? So, and energy is just energy, and emotion plays a part in that too. It's all tied together, Jay. Emotion, because that's how God communicates with you, through emotion. So energy in motion, energy in motion. That is God like, and that's when you become aligned. You see what I'm saying? I know, like Dion was talking about in his live, frequency, align, all the same word. Align. You become aligned when your energy is in motion. Now it can be in motion doing things out of alignment as well. So that's why I say have discernment. Be aware of where you putting your energy at. See, when you fast, it allows you to be more aware. So now you know how to utilize the energy that you have. When you do when you practice what they call it, retention, same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's life force. That's life energy. So why would you be, like, why would you be busting a nut to your phone or to anything or to a woman that you don't even know? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with sex, there's nothing wrong with sex. Sex is absolutely needed. It's most important, um, and everything. But you need to be careful who y'all laying down with, because back in the ancient times, our ancestors, that was what clarified you as married, because now you're entangled. You see what I'm saying? Energy is entanglement. It's always spiraling up. So when you having sex with somebody, your soul is now entangled with that person, and now that's basically married. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I'm talking about my wife, I'm not talking about my wife as in this, how this society says it is. We ain't never signed no papers. Fuck all that shit. We know better. We know that when you sign papers, contracts, you also signing something spiritually. We don't need any outside source to let us know about our entanglement on what we got going on in our life, in our world. We never signed papers for marriage. We never went to a court. We never had a third, uh, what you call it, a third party, which is what they saying is God. It's not God. It's the government. They play as God. They are the alternate. They're not the real God. So why would they have a say in who I am to love and who I'm entangled with? You know what I'm saying? My wife and I have been traveling for eons. We know this. We're in the deep. We understand this type of conversation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about, but our ancestors from back when never needed to sign any documents, any papers, or nothing to let anybody know that they together. Or we never let any outside entity join in together in our oneness. You see what I'm saying? We can't do that. I know a lot of people don't understand, don't know this information. They went off and got married or whatever, whatever. The only reason why I say wife and married is because that's how we know how where we are as far as what I got going on in this household right here. But we never signed no papers. We never had no court ceremony. We never did none of that. And yes, she is my wife. You hear what I'm saying? I've been intermittent for fasting for 8 years. Good shit, Luke. Same here. About 8 years now. About 8 years. So like, and the more you do it, man, it's amazing because you get more discipline to like when you out and about or whatever, and you see something that smells so good, it looks so good. Yeah, you might enjoy a little bit, but your body, at the point your body gets so used to it, it immediately does what it needs to do to get it out. You see what I'm saying? Metabolism can be regained if you discipline enough. If you can literally like intermittent fast for at least 6 months, y'all. At least 6 months, your body's gonna start to change. It's gonna start to get used to it. And then when you start to eat, you're gonna have your whole mentality. It's like the renewing of the mind, like we talked about yesterday. It's like a renewing of the mind. It's like muscle memory. So now your body is changing. So now every time, what, about 48 hours, all the good bacteria ends up eating all the bad bacteria out the body. It's getting all the waste out. That's what we need to get to live. Besides sweating, when we sweat out our pores, that's all the bad stuff coming out. It's good to sweat. It's good to sit in the house without the AC on. It's really good. You feel me? Sweating is, our ancestors lived a long time. They lived for 100, 200, 300 years because they was sitting in the house sweating. Or not even in the house, but they was, sweating. It was a natural thing. And by the way, y'all, sweat does not stink. If your sweat stinks, you need to let me not say certain things. If your sweat stinks, if your sweat stinks, y'all, and I gotta say this because I'm so, as a chauffeur, as a driver, I drive a bunch of people around. Like, I have a contract now with a construction company. So what I do is I take their construction workers from, because at their site that they're working on this multi-million dollar house. I mean, this house is huge. It's on like 7 acres, and the house takes up about 5 whole acres. So they need a lot of construction workers, and they have a lot, but they can't park their cars on the site. They have to park it up at the church about 5 minutes away. So I pick them up from the church and take them, consistently all morning, taking them. There's a lot of them, about 100 of them. So it's just me, and I'm driving back and forth. That's why I be busy in the morning. I got Dion on live in the background and whatnot, and A lot of these people, when they're done working on these days when it's been 100 degrees and they get back in the van, these motherfuckers stink. They smell up the whole van. Now, I understand that you have to sweat and shit like that, but if your sweat stinks, that's a problem. I can tell you what you've been eating, and I can tell you that you don't have good hygiene. Because if I were to be in that position and I was working and sweating all day, and I get in that van, you wouldn't be able to smell me. Sweat on me and everything. You ain't smelling nothing. You have no odor. You're not supposed to have any odor. I'm sweating right now. I don't smell anything. You see what I'm saying? So take care of yourself, man. It's important. Take care of your body. Take care of your insides. The inside, remember, as within, so without. So if your motherfucking sweat stinks, it's letting me know what's going on inside of you. So that's why I'm saying, y'all, being aware and having discernment. You know what I'm saying? If we hanging around people that, and I gotta be careful how I say this as well, but I'm gonna just be real with y'all. If y'all hanging around people that sweat stink, I mean, you gotta be careful because what your environment is, you eventually become. And you are always around somebody. If you even got a coworker that sweat stink, maybe eventually you hang around them long enough, your sweat gonna stink. You gonna get into them same habits that they getting into. There's no other way, y'all. I'm telling you, take care of yourself because I'm seeing this shit every day. The dude is literally stinking up my van every day. And it's not just one of them. It's a few of them. And I'm not talking shit neither. It's just a matter of personal hygiene. It plays a part in our energy and how we elude it and how we, like Jay when we was talking about it, your light will shine brighter. I'm telling you, you will absolutely glow 100% when you take care of your inner self. It will show proof on the outer world. Yes, we're in a dimension where it's delayed because we've lowered. We came from the higher dimensions, and then we decided to come down to have this body so we can have these five senses. But when we go back, we're not going to have all them five senses. It's not needed. We don't need it. But while we're here, be grateful for the body that you have and take care of it because it is the ship that you are using to be here. You see what I'm saying? Because we can absolutely, we there's a lot of beings that are here that we can't see with these two eyes. Yes. You see what I'm saying? But take care of yourself. Yeah, we are made up of frequency, light, and energy. Facts, 100%. Man, you lighting the fire in the woods right now. Yes, yes, and it's like chaff. We gonna keep that fire. We gonna make that thing go up a flame. You gonna see it. You see what I'm saying? We're not here to hinder the light. You see, and that's natural light. You see, when we're born into this world, uh, especially with this the process that's going on right now with how they have women going to the hospital. They doing the epidurals and shit. They doing the C-section and doing all of this stuff. It's not natural. And even the positions that they have you in, like when you having a kid, you're supposed to be squatting. When you have a kid, if you're gonna have a kid nowadays, the only light that needs to be in the room is fire. You can have candles around. That's what you need, 100%. But if you got lead light, like how I was born, you know, how my son was born, under the lead light, the first thing they do, you gotta understand, they coming through a wound. It's first a spiritual wound. You feel me? Like they're coming from the upper realms. You know what I'm saying? They're coming from a whole nother dimension. They're coming from the star. They're coming from different constellations. You know what I'm saying? It could be Orion, it could be Sirius B, it could be out in the Pleiades. That's where we coming from. And we come here, it's all dark, by the way. There's no super light. We are the light. We are the twinkle, the star. And depending on how centered you are and you realizing who you are, the brighter it gets, the brighter the pulse, the generator. You see, and when it gets here, it goes through everything it needs to go through, the womb, and the baby comes out, and the first thing they see is it sees lead light. Y'all know what that LED light does at that moment? From being in darkness for so long, and then all of a sudden you open your motherfucking eyes to some bullshit. It's crazy, man, because it is they understand who we are, you know what I'm saying, and they understand how to keep, us under control. And what that light does is it wipes us. It wipes us of our memories. So a lot of us don't even remember where we came from. They don't even remember the Pleiades. They don't even remember Orion. They don't even remember Sirius B. They don't even remember what they used to look like. They don't even remember their past life or alternate or parallel life. They don't remember that no more. Why? Because they just we would look right at the bullshit, and then they cut the umbilical cord right away. That's another issue. That erases a lot of, that movie Avatar, y'all. That movie Avatar, y'all gotta understand, man. Whoever the director is of that movie knows a lot about a lot. You know what I'm saying? We could even get into how we had trees back then, uh, that were like silicone trees that were huge. And y'all think that these mountains here in Colorado is mountains, but no, these is stumps to trees that were huge, that were big, trees that stretched out from here all the way to Canada, the branch. The roots still do that to this day. That's what you're seeing out here in Colorado. You seeing them tree stumps. These little trees you see out here are just shrubs. All of them. You think they big, they about 100 feet tall, yes, but they're shrubs compared to the regular trees that were here back then, back when. So many women throwing themselves at me as if they can sense or smell my retention. I can't even explain it, but I am fighting the temptation daily. Facts, Jay. Yeah, just hold your own, man. Like you got to be careful, because that's why I say every day, man, have discernment. Because remember, when you stick some when you start, having sex, you got to understand that it's deeper than the physical, way deeper. Remember, we're electromagnetic beings first. You see what I'm saying? We're frequency first. So when you see, you gotta try to see it as frequency. It's hard to explain it as well, but when you see certain type of frequencies, some of these women, like nowadays, man, they just so low vibration nowadays because of programming. It's crazy, and they're vibrating real slow. And when you vibrating high, you should be able to see that. You shouldn't be, if anything, you should definitely, just it's not worth it. I promise you, because that's entanglement. Once you have sex, once you lay down, that's marriage. Ask Solomon. Ask Solomon. Ask anybody from back when, and that has names in the Bible. Solomon. A lot of these had concubines, and all of them were women. Were their wives. They had a lot of wives, many of them. Why? Because they had sex with them, and they would claim them as their wife or concubine, and they would always be around. All those women would be right there because they're spiritually tied together. Appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that, Dion. Yeah, that's what we're here to do, man. We speak in each other's language. Only you can stand strong and stay declining them to stay safe. Protect your crown chakra. We are in a spiritual warfare. Facts. 100% enlightened. 100%, y'all. Yes, most definitely. You already know I will enlighten, or I am. That's better. I am. Yeah. So yeah, just remember that, y'all. Just as men, and that's another thing. Just sit still. Like the method is simple. I mean, we could have discernment. There's a lot of beautiful women in this world. You know what I'm saying? But that's not it. You know what I'm saying? The outer appearance is nothing. It should get to the point where the outer appearance is nothing. You want to get to know the inner. You want to see from the inside. And sometimes when you sitting still, and you know who you are, you're able to see through people. I promise you, you can. There's days where I can literally see the auric field around people, around the animals, and the auric field that's around them, their energy field is a certain color. And then when we understand colors and what colors mean, then we'll see where they at, what they're vibrating as. So then you will know just from a glance of looking at them, you'll know exactly who you dealing with or what you dealing with. You'll know if it's a, or if it's not. And this movement is amazing. I promise you, like if I'm out, because I don't like going, I gotta go to the store here in a minute. I gotta go grocery shopping. I don't like going grocery shopping. I don't like being around a lot of people. I'm an empath. I can feel your energy. I can see the pain. You see what I'm saying? Especially when I'm really tapped in. There's days where I'm not as tapped in, but there's days where I'm in the zone, man. Like for real, like, I can see he got an issue with his knees. He got an issue. He got a kidney issue. He got this and that going on, and I take in the pain, and it hurts. That's why I say like the more we do this stuff, and the more you become an empath, and being an empath is really good, y'all. That's just you utilizing your power. You realizing who you are, but but the thing is to remain neutral. It's to the point where, okay, I see that he has this issue, but you gotta not care. You gotta not care enough to care. You gotta care and not care at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't affect you because it's still an outside entity. Anything outside of you should not affect what's going on with you inside because it's outside. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, see God in them and keep it that. You can bless them every time you pass them. Bless them. If a homeless person walks up to you and or whatever, and they asking for money, depending on who you are, you can definitely give them to their prosperity. Don't give to their poverty. Don't give to them just because they're poor and they're begging. Give to them because you see them as God yourself. You see them as a rich, wealthy, healthy person. Give to their prosperity. Don't give to their poorness, their poor mentality, and then bless them. You don't even got to say a word. Mentally say you'll be all right. Bless them. That's all you got to do, and then cut it off. Use the movement. I'm telling you, this right here, this movement right here is powerful. It will cut some things off of you that want to be attached to you. There's a lot of things that you, especially when your light gets brighter, Jay. I'm telling you, you're gonna become a magnet to things, women, other dudes, uh, all types of energy. Cut it. Have discernment. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people say this stuff is magic, it's witchcraft, and I don't know. What is witchcraft to you? What did they teach you as witchcraft? Nigga, we've been doing this for millions of years. It's just the oppressor, if you have an oppressor, or the colonizer or whatever per se, learned everything that we know and flipped it. So now they're using it against us in a way. You know what I'm saying? But they can't never win because they're not attached like that. They don't even have souls. You see what I'm saying? And nowadays we're in a time where the pendulum is swinging back to where the original people of this planet have their power again. Because we are literally walking gods, literally walking kings and queens. Literally, we have abundance. I'm telling you, like we would have like the what however you imagine royalty. That's exactly what we are. We have that blood. The blood, that's our bloodline. You see what I'm saying? This is what they want. They want our DNA. They can't have our DNA. There's people walking on this planet that only have two strands of DNA. That's crazy because we have either from 9 to 12 strands of DNA. We're able to transcend. They're not. If they die, that's it. When we die, we can decide if we want to come back. We can go back to the Pleiades. We can go back to Orion. I'm from Orion. Remember, the extraterrestrials is you. And if that's what they talking about nowadays, UFOs in the sky or whatever, y'all should not have no fear, nigga, because we are them. We're just vibrating at a different frequency, and more than likely, it's just our ancestors. You see what I'm saying? We're regaining. I'm telling y'all, there's a lot that's about to come out that's going to surprise a lot of y'all. And a lot of people are going to be so shocked that they're going to just end up outing themselves. It's crazy to think like that, but it's just the truth. Even your own family members that y'all think is, that you love so much. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a hard time for a lot of people that they're just going to exit the matrix. It's going to be too hard for a lot of people. But then once you realize and you see things for what it is, everything is going back to how it should be, how it was meant to be. Even the earth has a pulse. It is a whole soul, it's an entity, just like we are. And it is going back, it's getting back into alignment. So therefore, things have to happen. Certain type of weather has to take place. Certain types of earthquakes have to take place. Some volcanoes have to erupt. A lot of things have to happen for it to get back to where it go. It's almost like we're on the surface, right? And we have an inner world. The earth has a surface and we're on top of the surface, right? And it also has an inner world. You see what I'm saying? When you get an itch somewhere on your arm and you gotta scratch it, the same thing the earth is doing. It's getting all these motherfucking parasites off the planet. People have to go. It's a must. Things have to go. It's a must. It's heavy. It's time. It's ready to you know it, and it's already been done happening. It's been happening. You see what I'm saying? But a lot is about to happen. More is about to happen. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir, Jay. Yeah, just keep you see. Don't hinder it neither. If whenever, like I'm saying, like when for example, Dion, he be in the zone. You know what I'm saying? He be in the zone, and that at that moment his light is shining. Like he probably can't see it with these two eyes, but when we're, remember, as above so below, as within so without. So the beings that are looking up at us, looking up into the sky, looking at the stars, and they see that twinkling star, that's Dion in alignment. You know what I'm saying? He's getting brighter. You see what I'm saying? It's the same. It's the same thing. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, this is one of the sayings that you can literally take literal. As within, so without. As above, so below. What's outside the firmament? Water, the ocean. It's a reflection of what's down here on the surface. And it goes deep. And you can travel there whenever you want to. Now, Elon Musk can't. Every time he want to send a ship up there, what fucking happens? Why? Because he is not real. He can't travel up there. And if they were to, they would have to coat their ships in gold or melanin. What's melanin? Carbon based. You know who got melanin on this planet? And then also remember this, y'all. Just because certain people look like you don't mean they are you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this can go real deep. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Remember, when we created this planet, every continent had indigenous beings on there. We were there always on every continent first. They looked like me and you. They had this type of skin color. And if you see in white folks, they come from us as well. We created everything. You see what I'm saying? So remember that. So a lot of the stuff that's going on, it just might be a person that look like you. So you need to have discernment. You see what I'm saying? You are a God. You have always been a God. You have never not been a God. You just forgot you were God. So you need to go back to being God. And how you do that? By just being. Sit still. You just sit still. That's it. That's it, y'all. But I gotta get up. I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta go to the store. I appreciate y'all, man. It's a good talk. It's a good build. It's always good to have talks like this, man, because it really gets my generator going. As y'all can see, at least when this happens, man, I be getting timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally, there is no time. There's no track of time. I just be in the deep. I be in the deep. I absolutely love these, man. And I wish, or not wish, man. See, that's another word. Be careful when y'all use that word wish, because when you use that word wish, um, remember, God is gonna bless you. So you say, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. Remember, God's gonna bless you with that word wish. So now, since God is blessing you with wishing, that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna continue to forever wish on whatever it is that you think you're wishing for. He gonna bless you with continuing to have the desire to wish. You're never gonna get it until you just gonna keep wishing. You see what I'm saying? It's either you have it or you don't have it. We are master manifestors. We are God. We are the creators of our world. If you want something, either you have it or you don't have it. You need to get it in your mind first so that you can have it in this reality. If it's something that you want in this reality, you got to get it up here first. Everything starts here in your temple. In your temple. As long as you are simple, or centered, simple too, but centered. When you are centered, you know what I'm saying? When you're centered, you're not too far on the right side of the polarity, you're not too far on the left. But when you're ready to start creating, cast your net out to the right side. Cast your net out to the right side of the boat. Let's go, Christians. Cast your net out to the right side of the boat, not the left, the right. And then realm in your fish and get centered. Bring it down, because that's where we are. You see what I'm saying? We're in the 3D realm. We are naturally 5D, 12D beings. We are beyond the beyond. You see what I'm saying? Thanks to God, the energy, the inner God, the God that's within me, that I am a fractal part of. That is He. I'm not even gonna say he, she. I don't. There's no name for God. You see what I'm saying? Because when you go back, you're not gonna be calling yourself anything. You see what I'm saying? Everything is just frequency. Everything's tone. Everything's vibration. You see what I'm saying? So be careful with the words that we're using. That's why it's good that I love that we are holding each other accountable with certain words. Uh, because remember, words carry vibration because it's a tone, it's a vibration. When you speaking, when you hear what you hearing is a vibration. Vibration is everything. Frequency is everything. So when you speak it, life and death is in the tongue, right? So when you speak it, whatever, be careful. And the same thing, what as you think, so you are. So when you're thinking, you're also broadcasting into the universe whatever you think. So be attentive to what you think, y'all. If you thinking this, and I understand things go through your mind, but don't give attention to it. Don't give it any emotion. Don't give it any extra thought. If you do, then you take up that thought and you say, okay, that's the truth. And when you do that, now that's your reality. So when you see a person walking across the street and you thinking, uh, maybe because I know we all do it now. I know we all do it. We talking shit. Be careful. You see what I'm saying? Be careful because because the truth is you really talking shit about yourself because everything outside of you is a reflection of you. Remember, photons that shoot from the eyes, the same photon does not shoot back into your eyes. So obviously, you're not really looking at what you're really looking at. You're seeing yourself in everything. So knowing that, how about we start to think good about people versus thinking negative about people? How about we think good about this chair instead of thinking negative about, let's see the good in everything. So that now we're creating that in our reality. So now we're in heaven. That's what heaven is. It's being able to be aware of what we think about and what we talk about. I know I can be a savage sometimes, man. I'm telling y'all, I can go from 0 to 200 real quick. But the difference is between me and other people who can do that is I'm aware of it. I can choose when I do it. Remember, free will. I can choose when I could be a savage, a warrior. You know what I'm saying? And I could choose when I have peace and when I not have peace. I only know peace because I know war. I've been through it. And the reason why, and we all been through it. We all have war going on up here. but we're not aware that we're in the middle of a spiritual battle. But when you become aware of it and you become centered in it, now you may know peace. That's the only way to know peace, is to be on the other side of peace. That's the only way. Remember, y'all, duality in all things in this realm. You know what I'm saying? You can go to another dimension and it just be one sided, with how it should be. But here, this is how the universe works. Everything is a magnet. So like likes like, love loves love. So keep that in mind, y'all. So challenge yourself today to be aware of what's going through your mind, and be aware before you speak, before you give attention to a certain thought, that it's in alignment with what you know, what's in alignment with what's for you. You see what I'm saying? So take that up and keep that up versus anything outside of it. And it's okay if you do go outside of it, just be aware of it and clock back in. You know what I'm saying? Clock back into yourself and be like, okay, yeah, no, no, this is what I'm trying to give attention to. Or not. See, I said the word. This is what I'm giving attention to. You see what I'm saying? So just focus on that, y'all. Focus on your mental, what's going through your mind. Because remember, the thoughts are not yours in the first place. These thoughts have been here. It's a whole ether of thoughts that's just going through and going around. And all you're gonna do is just see it come across the screen. You're gonna see it come across your screen, and all you're gonna do is choose which ones is in alignment with you. That's it. If it's not in alignment and you give attention to it, that's on you. Don't blame nobody else for no bullshit going on in your reality, because it's on you. It always has been you. It never will not be you. But all right, y'all. I gotta get up out of here because I can keep going. Y'all know I could keep going, but I'm not gonna keep going. I gotta go to the store and enjoy the rest of my day. So it's always good, man. It's always a blessing. I appreciate y'all, coming through. Much love, Dion. Appreciate that. Jay, challenge yourself today on what y'all thinking about. Nikki, Helen, appreciate you, Helen, Miss Helen, and everybody that stuck through. Much love, man. Challenge yourself today to be attentive to your thoughts. And before you speak, you don't have to speak so soon. You don't even have to speak at all. You know what I'm saying? But challenge yourself to on what, and to be aware of every thought that's passing through, but also to let thoughts go, because you don't need them. I promise you, unless it's in alignment, and take it up. And sometimes it's really good to journal. You don't have to journal, but it's really good to journal and be like, oh wow, I really gave attention to this thought. Did this thought really help me in my process, or in my journey on finding who I, or in realizing, not finding, realize, because you don't need to find you. You are already you. You just need to realize that. So if this helps, write it down. You see what I'm saying? It's not in the writing in itself, but writing is also, another thing. It's another therapy session for yourself, because you work in certain type of muscles. You see what I'm saying? You working, it's all connected, y'all. I promise you it is. So make sure that y'all challenge yourself today to be mindful of what's going on through your mind, because that's God. I promise you that is in fact God. You got a multiple of minds. You got this mind, you got this mind. This is also a mind. This is where the deep is at, the all knowing, the omnipotent. You see what I'm saying? It's all here. So be mindful, be mindful, be mindful, be mindful, be mindful. Challenge yourself with that today. Peace, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. MV, appreciate you coming through, man. Much love. I'm about to get up out of here. I know you having a blessed day. I appreciate you coming through, man. Miss Helen, Jay, Dion, much love to y'all, man. Much love. Remember, don't let anything outside of you dictate how you feel. And it should be a lot easier now that we being mindful. It's a lot easier now that we being mindful. But all right, y'all. Peace and love. Peace and love. We out. Appreciate you, NV. Much love, man. Much love. Shout out to NV. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. You too, NV. Appreciate you. Much love.